Hey there, how you doing? My name is Drew and I want to show you something that is completely amazing, and I can guarantee you, if you watch this video here, guys, probably if you just watch the first 2 minutes of it, your mind's going to explode right out of your head and you're going to be like, thank you, man, for this video. This is just freaking awesome. So watch this video, okay? Drop all, if you're on social media right now, if you're on somebody's blog site or whatever, and you're kind of not putting all your attention on me in this video, guys, you got to do it. I'm telling you that, like, serious, you got to do it. So what I'm going to show you guys is actually a business opportunity that is a fund to earn opportunity that's been around for 8 freaking years that no one knows about. Guys, it hasn't even really tapped into the market in the US or like any country in the world, guys. Doesn't matter where you live. This opportunity, it's not tapped into your country. I can guarantee it, okay? So, because I know this because they're not even ranking at all on Alexa.com. Alexa.com is actually, we're going to go there right now, guys, and I'll just show you what this Alexa.com is, and I'll put in their website domain. And I was really surprised that I couldn't even find them on Alexa.com, and then I went and I figured out why, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video here. But guys, once we get into like the 5-minute mark in this video, probably 2-minute mark, I'll say, you're really going to understand what's going on here, and you'll be like, holy geez, this is freaking awesome. Okay, so we'll go Alexa.com. Okay, you're going to see the name of this company really soon here because I'm going to show you it. Okay, so this is the company right here, guys. It's called PeakFundingPro. Okay, so that's just their logo, Peak Funding. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take the domain of the website. This is the registration page, of course. But I'm just going to take that, PeakFundingPro.com domain. I'm going to take that. I'm going to shoot on over to Alexa, guys. This site is 8 years old. They've had over $250 million of funding, like people putting money into this thing. Okay, $250 million of funding. It's a fund to earn opportunity. And as I said before, it's 8 years old. And it's not ranking on Alexa, which is crazy. And I'm going to tell you the reason for that after a little bit here. So, you got to watch this video, okay? Which is good, guys, which is good. Is if, an 8-year-old company with that much funding in it means there's hardly any members in here. And it's not even ranking on Alexa, okay? Well, last time I looked, it wasn't. Hopefully it's still not ranking or this video is going to be messed up. But anyways, you can see there I just put in the domain name of the website. And this is kind of, guys, when I'm looking at a website, my name's Drew, by the way. I didn't even say my name. But anyways, what I always do, guys, is I go and I do my research on a website before I go out there and I join it. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, this thing looks good. I want to go promote it. This is one of the websites I use as Alexa.com, okay, and it's gonna give me the analysis of the website, how much traffic it's getting, how long it's been around, all this kind of stuff, okay. So, you can kind of see if the website's good or not, or if it's, even if it's like some kind of fake thing, this website will let you know because you can see like what country the website's popular and all this kind of stuff, okay. So I'm gonna click on Find here, and last time I looked, guys, which was like a week ago, it couldn't even find hardly any information on it. It was nuts, okay? So you can see this, and here's the reason why, okay? This is crazy. I'm going to share the reason why here in a second, as soon as this thing loads. I got slow internet. And then I'm going to go through, guys, I've got like probably 10 points here that, as I said at the start of this video, it's going to blow your mind. These 10 points are about this company that I can guarantee you've never heard anything like this in your life before. If you've been making money online for a long time, if you've been struggling for 10 years, whatever, or if you're new to this and you don't even know what making money online is, this is like a really good spot for you to be in to start if you're in that situation, or if you've been online for 10 years and you're just, struggling and you're sick of all the bullshit out there. So look at this, guys. The global rank, like that's not even ranking at all. It has no data. There's no data at all. Okay. And you can look what's most popular, guys. Of course, it's a US-based site, so that's why it's most popular in the US. 100% of the visitors, guys, are in the US. So remember at the start I said it doesn't matter even what country you're in, like you'll be able to tap into your people in your country, basically. So, if you speak Japanese, if you speak Chinese, if you speak some other language, guys, most likely there's no one in your country even that is in this thing or that even knows about it. Okay, so when you're out there and you're promoting something and you're recruiting and selling online, that's one of the best things, is that if the market's not tapped into, it just makes it that much easier for you. So what this is telling me is there's hardly any people doing this, but guys, their ad funds, their deposits through the system, guys, is $250 million. So that's insane if you think about it. Where the only country they're ranking in is the US. Of course, it's because they're US based business, but what it means is there's hardly any members in here, maybe, 2,000 or 3,000 members or something. Not even, like, it's not even ranking, right, on Alexa, okay? So that's just nuts when you think about it that way, okay? So this is like an open market, guys, which is really, really cool when you think about it that way. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys that just because I was blown away by that. Normally, if a website's getting 25 views a day, it's going to show up on here, okay? So the number one reason why that I can see that the website's not ranking on Alexa is because there's hardly any traffic going to it, because you don't have to log into it every day, or you're not forced to go to the website to do something. Okay, you basically just create your account. You'd fund the website. You can get loaned through the website, all this kind of stuff, guys. So if you have no money, you can get a loan through it. It's super, super stable. It's been around for 8 years. Okay, but here's the thing, guys. This website has not been around for 8 years. It's been around since 2017. That's 2 years, but still not ranking on Alexa.com since 2017 is pretty hilarious. And that's good, guys. If you're a marketer, if you're an entrepreneur out there and you're, into online sales and stuff, that is freaking awesome that it's such a big market that's open for us just to go in there and just, really, really push something, right? So PeakFundingPro is what it's called. It's been around online since 2017. So guys, this is a brick and mortar business basically, okay? Because they've been around for 8 years. Once you see the presentation video, this one here, guys, this is actually the next following page after, my video here. This is one of the owners doing a presentation in this video, guys. It's 17 minutes long. He goes over exactly what this thing is. And as I said before, like, if you don't have money, you can actually get a loan from this company to get going and to actually make money in this thing, which is, completely awesome if you ask me. That's a lot of, that's something to say, guys. That's pretty awesome, right? So I want to go over some points here, which I feel just, they really make this company stand out from everything else out there, guys. It's just, some pretty crazy stuff. So a couple things I did mention, guys. We'll start off with this, the 8 years. It's a financial company. It's been around for 8 years. Recently, they came online. 2017, they came online. You saw there, 100% of the member base right now is in the US. It's a financial company, right? Okay. You can promote this thing anywhere in the world. You can be a member. Doesn't matter what country you're in, what color you are, how tall you are, whatever. You can promote it. You can be a member. You can do whatever you want with it, okay? Also, this is a fund to earn opportunity. So what that means is that you're not forced to go in there and actually promote, okay? Once I get to the fifth or sixth reason here why I think this is a good thing for you to join, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, I want to promote this thing, okay? Once I get to that, you're going to be pretty excited. And it's coming up here pretty soon. So, keep your eyes peeled and keep paying attention here, okay? So 8-year-old financial company. It's been online just for 2 years now, which is still, guys, that's, if you've been online and you've been selling online and you've been joining these, opportunities out there, that's actually an old opportunity is 2 years, okay, for an online opportunity. So it's already hit its, like, it's one of the aged opportunities out there, but it's 8 years old financial company, brick and mortar business, but online, it's just been online for 2 years, which is still really, really good, okay? So here's one thing. It's a limited system. It's a limited member base per month, okay? So you might not get, if you want to do this, guys, when I get through all these points, make a decision, click the button below this video, go to the next page, watch the 17-minute long presentation video. But first, I want to tell you, watch this video, guys, because I'm going to go over some awesome points here, okay? It has a limited member base of 200 positions per time, which I believe is about per month, okay, or till they fill up that 200 positions, okay? When I'm not trying to brag, but when someone like myself or, a lot of the people that are going to maybe join me in this thing, guys, the 200 positions are going to fill up pretty damn fast. I can guarantee probably within the first week. of this video going out here, and you'll probably see a lot of people sharing this video and, you know, making their own pages with this video on it, things like that. Please feel free to go ahead and do that if you want to. These first 200 positions, guys, are going to fill fast, okay? So click that button, watch the video, and get in here, okay? Do that. Okay, you're going to want to do that after I go through the rest of these points, okay? So 200 people at a time. Once it's filled up, you can't get in. You have to probably wait till, you know, the next month or something like that, okay? In funding, guys, it's had over $250 million in funding. You got to remember, this is 8 years, right? So that's still very, very impressive. $250 million of funding in this company, 8-year-old company. To start, it's not a high ticket, it's not a low ticket, you know, it's not something you can get going for $10, but you know, it's not going to cost you $1,000 to start, guys. The minimum that you can deposit or borrow in the system is $100. Okay, so $100 is the minimum. Okay, so if you don't have $100, you know, guys, one of my mentors back in 2000, I believe 2009 or so, you know, he said something to me that I was pretty kind of surprised about. Was, sure, you might be sitting in a situation right now where $100 is a lot to you, or I think at the time he was trying to sell me something that was $1,000. But anyways, we'll go $100, right? $100 is you know, is a lot to you. But here's the thing, guys, is that if you want it, you can find it, you can put it together. Okay, so I'm just going to say that you know, if you want it, you can put it together, you can get going here. 8-year-old company, guys. It's very, 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 very 8 varies stable. Okay, I'll say that. Okay. You can get going. It's 100% guaranteed. They do loans, they do deposits, all that kind of stuff, guys. And here's the thing. Here's the crazy part, okay? So this is, you know I've named off a couple crazy things that you're like, okay, this sounds really, really awesome. But get this, guys, okay? In 120 days, they guarantee you that you're going to double your money, okay? And that could be a loan from the company, like zero out of your pocket, basically, if you qualify for the loan. I talked to the owner. He said that they've never had to shut anybody down from a loan. Everybody who's applied has actually been approved for the loan. So, you know, if you can't get $100 together, which I say try and get the $100 together, guys, if you want to do this, and then, you know, get the loan if you just can't do it. I think everyone can get at least $100 together, okay? But you'll double your money in 120 days, okay? So, for instance, you put $100 into here. I put $2,000 in here, okay? So we'll take me for a scenario because, you know, hey, 2,000, awesome, okay? So I put $2,000 in. So what that means is that in 120 days, this company, okay, that's been around for 8 years, has $250 million of funding through it, guys. In 120 days, I'm going to get $4,000 from this company, but I spent $2,000. That's pretty awesome, right? Awesome. So, you know, good. Okay. So here's the next point here that is, you know, I think it's kind of the stage 2 of the mind blowing. Are you ready for this, guys? Commissions. Okay. You're going to want to promote this thing, guys. Once again, I'm going to say this, $250 million of funding over 8 years. It's a financial company. They've been online. That website's been going since 2017. Okay, so it's 2 years old online, 8 years old offline, brick and mortar. 30% commissions on your referrals deposits. I'll say it again. 30% commissions on your referrals deposits. So if you can refer, say, 10 people in here, and each of those 10 people funded $1,000, guys, you would make $300 per person, okay? And say you funded in, you know, you got in 10 people, guys. That's 300 times 10. So we're going to go over to everyone's friend, Mr. Google. We're going to go and I'll just pop those numbers in. So this is kind of what it would be like, guys. So you got 10 people, okay? Each of those people funded in $1,000. Your commission on that would be $300 a person. So 10 times 3. I just want to give you guys, you know, because anyone can sponsor 10 people in. And if you can't, you know, if you join me or join someone that's joined me or whatever, you're probably going to learn because, you know, I'm going to put out lots of trainings. I'm going to put out exactly what I'm doing to create my referrals and my signups in here and build a following around this and all that kind of stuff, guys. So, you know, I guarantee you that if you try, you can do this, guys. You can get 10 people. I guarantee you if you just try, right? Okay, so 10 people funding $1,000, which is totally realistic, guys. You know, lots of people even fund more than that. I funded 2,000 just to test this thing out and get started. Okay, so look at this now. Okay, so that's $3,000 for only having 10 people under you that have funded $1,000, guys. That's the commission. Okay, and I can guarantee you this. Now think about this. Okay, so we're just going to shoot on back here because this is the next page you're going to see. So I want to constantly be showing you this page. Marketing technique. Okay, so we're going to bring up the screen here again with the slides on it. So think about that, guys, right? So that'd be $3,000 for just having 10 people under you that have funded $10,000 in the system. So think of this now, okay? So after 120 days, they're going to double their money. And I can tell you right now that, you know, with all these compounding systems out there, the majority of people that are going to go and fund this website here, and, you know, they're going to see double their money in 120 days. This thing's been around for 8 years, guys. Okay, so, you know, guaranteed. They say guaranteed right on their freaking presentation video, which you're going to see on the next page, okay? So 120 days, they're going to double their money, guys. I can guarantee you this, that the majority of the people you sponsor are going to put 100% of what they've made back into the system, which then you're going to get another 30% commission off them compounding their earnings, basically, okay? So think of that way, guys. If those 10 people decide, hey, this really worked, I put in $1,000, 120 days later, I've got $2,000 here in my account. What am I going to do now? Okay, yeah, I want to compound this. I want to make $4,000 in the next 120 days. They're going to put in their $2,000, and guys, it's going to turn into a cycle where you keep on basically making 30% off what they keep on putting back into the system. Okay, and that's how these compounding things work. And I can tell you right now, guys, that's probably how it's going to work out. You know, for the people joining and for the people joining you and all this kind of stuff, guys. Yeah, sure, they're going to keep some here and there, kind of thing like that. But the majority of people out there, guys, they see the power of compounding and they go and they do it. Okay, so that's that. With that, we're going to move on to some more points here, guys, that are really, really cool. You know, just one point where they keep on saying in the presentation video here, guys, is and Tom's the guy that does the presentation video. You'll meet him pretty soon here when you click the button below and get to that page. It's very, very low risk. He actually says it's, you know, 100% guaranteed. There's no risk really involved with it, but seeing it is an opportunity, it's a fun to earn opportunity, they have to say some kind of the word risk. So he says very, very low risk, which I think is good. Guys, in most of these fun to earn opportunities, they don't even like talking about risk because most of them are extreme risks. So this is really cool that, you know, you can see figures like 8 years and $250 million of funding. Is pretty awesome, okay? So another part of this, which he's going to talk about, and I just want to kind of go over this to prepare you guys, because, you know, when I first saw that presentation video, this kind of threw me off because I was like, I don't really care about my credit score. You know, why would this involve a company? But here's the thing, guys, is that a big part of their company is risk management and building your credit score and stuff like that. So if you're in a situation where maybe you've went bankrupt in the past, or you've, you know, you had yourself in a situation where your credit's not very good, right? He says in the presentation video, guys, which is really, once again, it's kind of mind-blowing, is that they're guaranteeing you, if you do this in this system, you know, you basically fund the system to double your money in 120 days, they'll repair your credit. Okay, because they deal in the financial market, which is pretty cool, guys. And they say they can do a minimum of getting your credit score to 120, or sorry, not 120, a 720 credit score, which is, you know, that's pretty damn good, right? Okay, so that's awesome. So the next thing here I want to talk about, guys, you know, in the video, this is kind of a confusing part because the presentation video, guys, is 17 minutes long. It goes over like everything that the system basically does and what they deal with and stuff like that. So what they talk about in the video a lot is the company net profits and, you know, what they do with the net profit, and that it can actually, the company's net profit can actually turn into a residual income for yourself that's not part of this, you know, double your investment, double your deposit in 120 days. It actually creates an additional income stream for you that is kind of a yearly income stream, it seems like. Okay, so this is for the members that are, you know, have been in there for a year plus or so, long-term members kind of thing. They actually create profits, net profits from the company's profit, okay, which is pretty cool. So that's basically it for this little quick presentation video. My name's Drew, and what I highly recommend you do right now, guys, is just click that button right below this video. It's a big ass orange button. You can't really miss it. Click that button. You're going to get to this page here, okay? You're going to go through this presentation. I highly recommend watch the presentation and just don't go and be like, oh, there's only 200 spots. Oh my God, I got to get in here. I got to get in here, and put your name and your email address, guys. Watch this presentation video, okay? So the last little part here, guys, I just want to go to the registration page. Where is there it is, okay? So this is the registration page, and actually what's going to happen when you click this button here on the next page, this is the next page, okay? When you click that orange button, it's going to take you to the registration page. This is my referral ID. You know, if someone else has maybe shared this video with you, or if they've made a page with my video on it, kind of thing, that's totally cool. But ask them what their referral ID is so that you're actually joining them, okay? Just want to put that in, okay? So you're going to fill out your name, your email address, your phone number. This, I didn't fill this out, guys. This is a credit score because it is a financial company, and they say they, you know, they rebuild people's credits if they want, kind of thing like that. So if you know that, put that in. I've got no clue what mine is, so I didn't even fill that out. But this is the most important, guys, is your username, your password. Retype your password, and then make sure that, you know, the agent who referred you, make sure that's their ID. So you might want to check with that person who shared this video, or, you know, shared a page with you. Make sure that's their ID. So my ID, guys, is 24564. So that's, once again, it's 24564. Okay, you might want to write that down because the next page, there's a 17-minute long presentation video. And guys, I'll see you on the inside there. See ya. Bye-bye.